All right, you guys, I'm back. It is the planetary hour of Mercury. Mercury obviously is in Leo at this time. All right, I'm looking currently at the energy and where the moon is. It is at 28 degrees and 25 minutes. So we're getting to that last couple degrees with the moon in Scorpio. All right. This specific Sabian symbol with Scorpio at 29 degrees speaks about prayer as a force that brings peace. When our instinct gets the better of us and our behavior goes outside acceptable limits, we must find a way to center in peace, the intense emotional focus. So the Sabian symbol here speaks about the Indian woman pleading to her chief for the lives of her children. Now, going back to yesterday's energy and where the conjunction happened, we had, where was it? A woman fathering her own children. Was it? Something like that. Let me go back at my notes here. So this is a big deal because all right, it was the old native woman selling beads, wisdom of an elder. So this specific Sabian symbol was showing how, where is it? It's interesting. Oh, here it is. I got it. I'm looking at the opposing energy, that's why. All right, so we were looking at the old Indian woman that was selling beads over in Taurus's energy, whereas the moon in Scorpio now at 29 degrees, we have the energy of the woman that's pleading to her chief, all right, for the sake of the lives of her children. It says, we are both soul and ego, and the image of soul as mother and ego as unruly sons is a helpful insight. The wildness of ego has an unsettling effect upon the community and will be checked for the sake of collective harmony. The chief represents the power of social censure. The mother's intercession of the chief, or to the chief on her children's behalf, equates to soul activity moderating ego-centered behaviors. Prayer is such a process, the intercession of souls love to moderate unbridled passions. And this one speaks about effectiveness. We must balance what we want with what society wants and trust the process. It says, in this image, a mother pleads to her chief and indicates submission, yet it is implicit that a good chief will protect her valid interests. In all life, we need to balance what we want with what society wants, but looking after our own imperatives and yet also trusting in the community process. All right. So I don't know. It's kind of like pleading for, I don't know, in order to get through some sort of emotional process that you're going through right now. But it's giving me like the prayer hands. It's a really cool picture. All right, you guys, I'm going to roll the astro dice. Let's see who this reading's for. I just wanted to go over that energy. Yes, yes, yes. It's too hot. I needed to shower. Just kidding. Done cooking, done eating. We're back. All right, I got Scorpio in the 9th house. We're looking at sun, moon, rising. What's this? Pisces. All right, with the energy of Venus. I did Pisces the other day, but if it's given to me, I'll take it. All right. The Chinese elements is what I pulled for this reading, and I also have my Modern Witch Tarot deck. Anything else I feel like I need to pull, I will. Oh, these cards are crusty. They don't even want to shuffle. Hold on. There we go. I haven't used this deck in a couple days. It's acting up. Let's see. So with the moon in Scorpio in the 9th house, that's what it's giving me here. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Pisces energy. And then we've got Venus here. Okay. Earth Rabbit, in harmony with the season. Interesting. Number 16, today's date. It's the second time that card or that number has come out for me today. It's weird. Wow. And look, as I was just reading yesterday's energy, that's so crazy. 15th and the 16th. All right. So this one speaks about breaking through the barriers and then being in harmony with the season. That's interesting. All right. Let's see what number 16 says. So that's going to be the Earth Rabbit. It says, in harmony with the season, the Earth Rabbit pillar brings awareness to your inner conflicts. Earth element's grounding energy is in opposition to wood element's upward energy, yet yin earth's centering quality and the rabbit's collaborative nature allow them to work together in harmony. This card invites you to harmonize with the season. Yin earth in the heavenly frequency highlights the gentle and steady qualities of Mother Earth. Slow down to tune into the pace of nature. When you're in harmony with the elements of the outer world, you'll also be more in harmony with your inner world. This is the essence of the Tao. Take a look around you and within you. Is your home a reflection of your inner world and your environment? Do you feel content, calm, and comfortable? In Chinese metaphysics, inner conflicts come from an imbalance of the 5 elements in our internal and external worlds. A simple way to harmonize with the elements is to follow a lifestyle that is aligned with the season. So wake up when the sun rises, eat in season, and celebrate the best of every season by bringing a touch of nature into your home, such as a natural light, seasoned flowers, and or plants. So the message from heaven says, Yin Earth reminds us to be resourceful with what we have, make more uses out of fewer things, and simplify it. The message from Earth says, a Yin wood sign. The rabbit represents the peak expansive energy of spring, with flowers in bloom and insects awakening from their winter slumber. Stop and smell the flowers, enrich and inspire your inner world with the beauty of nature. All right, I find this interesting, all right, because I'm getting 2 earth elements, the rabbit and then the tiger. One yin, one yang. All right, and I believe it's the tiger that comes first, and then comes the rabbit right after. All right, pertaining to the, you know, the years of the Chinese zodiac. So let me see. Let me pull my info that I have on these specific animals and those years. Let's look at the rabbit first. All right, so the rabbit is the 4th zodiac for the Chinese astrology. This one speaks about luck and elegance, love and beauty, creativity, longevity, fertility, and prosperity. Characteristics of this type of person would be someone that is calm, peaceful, high-spirited, curious, empathic, kind, and diplomatic. So it's giving me like this Queen of Pentacle energy, like an Empress energy. All right, so it says negatively, this person could be overcautious, nervous, hesitant, and timid. All right, and the rabbit typically has a lot of compatible partners. So the rabbit can go well with the year of the rat, with the year of the goat, with the year of the monkey, the dog, and or the pig. All right, and what's expected in the year of the rabbit is for changes to happen in health, career, and in relationships. Interesting. The ruling hours of the rabbit is from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. And I believe that those were the first transits of the energy from yesterday, which was of heavy significance. It started at about 5:45 in the morning up until about 7, and it was a heavy with the energy of inconjunctions, quincunx energies. All right, so there was some sort of breaking through the barrier in yesterday's energy, whereas today we could be coming more so into harmony with the season. Okay, I like that. All right, let me go back. Let's get started with tarot. What's going on here? Let's see. I gotta split my deck, you guys. This one's too big for me to shuffle. Hello, everybody stepping in. How are you? Let me read this out real quick. It says, one man was worthy to open the seal, Emperor Selassie. I know he's real. Babylon get trampled under Nihil. Okay. The fat mothers. I like it. Whatever that means, I don't know. Alright, you guys, give me 1 second here. So on the Astro Dice, let me just see what I'm feeling here. I'm seeing Venus in the 9th house. Okay, so Venus is in Leo right now. Leo in the 9th house can be a sun, moon, rising Sagittarius. Right, although I'm looking at this for Pisces energy. I'm also seeing Scorpio's energy in the 9th house, which can be like a Mars in Sagittarius energy. Oh. Whoa, that wanted to fly out. 7 of Swords, interesting. The moon in Aquarius could be of significance. Let me look at this energy real quick. So Venus in Sagittarius' energy speaks about flirtation here, a foreign lover, or a holiday romance that blossoms, a marriage abroad, a light-hearted flirtation with, or just for the adventure. You could travel with this person. Could be someone foreign to you. Gives a sense of like adventure, something optimistic. All right, like a sense of freedom. Now, where the moon is, once again, the moon in Scorpio, that energy speaks more so about power. Yeah. It's powerful emotional situations, a secret suddenly revealed. Someone having psychological problems and or some sort of inheritance that comes through can also speak about love turning to hate or vice versa. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what comes out. So being in harmony with the season. So Leo's energy for Pisces is where? Is it the 6th house? I think so. Yeah. So having to do with your health. And it did say like you need to eat right. Okay. Be in harmony with Mother Nature around you. I'm seeing lots of crystals, even flowers. You guys, by the way, check my plant out, right? Since I've got it, I've been trying to like grow it more. And it's really, really pretty. But I put it outside and it was like over 90 degrees in where I am. And the thing almost crumbled up. So by the time I brought it back in, I said, oh my God, my plant's going to die on me. I've been trying to take care of it as best as I can. But this baby is like crazy. It was literally about to be drained out of all the leaves. Let's see. All right, so we've got the 5 of Cups out here with the energy of Scorpio. All right, I don't know. It kind of gives a sense of someone feeling a loss, emotional loss, that type of thing. Let's see. 5 of Wands, it's conflict, challenges, competition. 10 of Wands, feeling burdened. Where's this energy coming from? That's interesting. Maybe it's whatever, you know, the barriers were from yesterday's energy. I'm telling you, yesterday's energy was super intense with all of the quincunx. And then we also had squares as well. All right, so let's see. Wow. The 5 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Swords could have caused a lot of stress. Okay, you guys, gotta put you on pause. All right, you guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. My daughter was calling me. Let me see. So we've got the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Swords. It's just giving me an overall stressful time. That's what it is. Overall stressful time. My gosh. It's giving me like if you're putting yourself in a position of like a bomb exploding. That's what it is. Five of Cups, Five of Wands. This could be something that you were super passionate about, feeling like you have to confront a specific situation. All right, carrying the burden on your shoulders, even mentally, feeling involved in something. I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. This could be like you collaborating with a specific community of people, and or this could be like co-workers in the workplace, whatever that may be. But it's giving fire and air energy here. And I mean, in polarities, these typically are supposed to work well, right? It's kind of giving me like today's weather. Hot as hell and annoyed as hell. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. But something about breaking through the barriers and being in harmony with the season. Like, if it's hot as hell, then this is what you should expect. Like, try to control your emotional state, because if not, you're probably going to regret the way that you react to other people, is what I feel. Like, look at this energy. It's giving me, I'm hot as hell. I regret coming into work. There's competition. There's lots of conflict here. I feel burdened. I feel overworked. It's giving that. And then look, here it is. It's like mentally completely drained. All right. I don't know how people can work in those type of conditions, but I mean, I've done it before. I can't say that I haven't, but that's what it's giving me here. All right. You can continue to act like everything is fine, all right, until there's an explosion of energy that happens. I don't know. I feel like this is when the prayer energy comes through. It's like, how do you get through your day? Remain optimistic and just push through. Six of Pentacles. I feel like the amount of work that you put into something is obviously what you're going to get back from it. The energy of the Sun. Right. I feel like someone's been able to overcome this energy by tapping into the energy and being in harmony with the season. All right, yeah, Six of Wands. It's kind of giving me like, you've been through so much and it doesn't even look like you've been through that. Interesting. Let's get one more out here on this major arcana, the Sun. This is supposed to be like the happiest card in the deck. It almost feels like whatever you've went through, it was all worth it. All right, Knight of Pentacles. It just kind of gives me where you physically feel exhausted, mentally feeling exhausted, but in the practical life, this is what it takes in order for you to go after something that makes you happy. It may not be moving as quick as it must be. You are expecting it to be, but that's just not right now. Not right now. Close my door. Thank you. Things could be not moving as fast as you want it to. All right. But that's what it's kind of giving me. Feeling exhausted overall. Let's just see. I have these new cards that I ordered. They're rune cards. Let's just see what this is more so speaking about. I got Fihu, all right, possessions, won or earned income, luck, abundance, financial strength in the present and or in the near future. So it kind of gives me that, where you more so have been breaking through the barriers, and we can obviously see them emotionally, physically, mentally. It's overall shown here in the reading. Close my door. Hi, cheeky baby. I'm busy, okay? Go with Ali. Love you. Close my door. So physically and mentally exhausted, but continuing to push forward. And I feel like the amount of work that you've been putting in is exactly what you're going to get back. And you're going to be happy about it once it does come in. It's just taking a while for it to come through. That's what I feel. All right. Let's see what else. We've got interconnectedness of the past, the present, and the future. All right. So I feel like something pertaining to the amount of strength you have here. Down on the bottom of the deck, Othala, it says inherited property or possessions. This could be a house, a home, what is truly important to one, group order and or group prosperity. So even if it has to do with the community of people, once again, those that you collaborate with, those that you work with, these could be your co-workers. Like, I feel like you have assurance around you telling you that everything's going to be fine, even if you feel mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, dealing with challenges every day, not knowing where you're heading towards with the energy of the emotional state, obviously, because it fluctuates every 2 to 3 days. We're in a different sign. You know what I mean? But I feel like whatever is meant to come through is going to lead you right to abundance, and it's going to help you gain strength moving forward. I like this a lot. So this is where the sun is shining, and it's giving me where your abundance is meant to come through. As we were looking at all of the tense energies, look at this side of it. Look at all that yellow in there. That yellow is the energy of, what is it? The solar plexus. The way you gain, you know, your energy, your power, your vitality, your strength, your courageous energy around your life force. You know what I mean? It's giving that overall environmental feeling of being uplifted by just taking action towards something. Okay, let's keep going here. I don't mean to shake you guys all up, but I got cards everywhere so far, and I have like this much space. Let's see. I see the Empress speaking out there. It's kind of giving me that energy overall too. It's like it's giving me Empress energy. Yeah, look, didn't I not just call it out earlier? Queen of Pentacles and the Empress as I split the deck. Alright. That's what it's given. Being in harmony more so with the season. So as we get hot outside, right, because it's summer solstice energy, this is what it's like. You can feel like mentally and physically exhausted, emotionally drained, depending on what sign we're in. Moon in Scorpio at its highest degrees right now. Speaking about intensity, right? The moon is at its full in Scorpio. It's not comfortable there. I feel like once it steps into the fire sign of Sagittarius is where we start getting more, you know, wanting to be free and adventurous and going out and doing things and, you know, having a pick-me-up type of energy. I've got the opposition of Virgo and Pisces here, and then I'm seeing the energy of the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. I like it. I like it. All right, so there's going to be a shift in the energy. Like if you've been, let me tell you something. Everybody today I've been hearing, I'm sleeping, I'm tired, it's too hot. It kind of gives me that where you need to take time for yourself in order to rejuvenate the energy of your emotions, because everybody can be a little damn moody if it's too damn hot. It's kind of giving me that. Like take time for yourself, rest, rejuvenate, take a pause. All right, reflect on your own emotional state and then come back out and express love in a way where, you know, it can be shown in a very happy way. I'm seeing the Four of Wands here. All right, the Four of Wands is the energy of Venus in Aries. This is where you can emotionally be more assertive towards others. This could be people in your home environment, whether it's in a relationship, right? If it's you surrounding yourself with people that are on an everyday basis, you coming into commitment, and or this could be your marriage partner, whatever it is, I feel like that's where you feel some sort of new beginning here. And I see Judgment, the World card, and then I see the Six of Wands again. It's almost like you finally being able to get through a very emotional time with this moon in Scorpio is what it's giving me. All right, that's what it's giving. Let's get to one more spread. I think I'm going to change my deck because I can't shuffle that one too good. Let's go to the Radiant Rider-Waite. It's a little easier. There we go. All right, let's see. So earned income, luck, abundance, and financial strength in the present and or in the near future. I feel like this is what you're attracting the more that you break through the barriers here. And I called it out in my reading, all right, when I said that this week was going to be a very fiery week. You guys can go check that out. I went through this entire week and what the energies were going to be like and how Monday and Tuesday was going to be really shitty energy because I saw it. But it's going to pick up by tomorrow. It's going to be good. You're sleepy right now, Kiss. Your eyes are drifting. Uh-oh. Let's see. Get them, Kiss. Get them. All right, we've got the Seven of Pentacles here. So it could be something that you've been investing in for a while, something that's meant to be successful. I got the Chariot here. All right, the Five of Swords. You could have been dealing with lots of conflict. All right, normally the Five of Swords energy can speak about someone trying to win at all costs. This can be people trying to work against you behind your back. All right. And I mean, that has been coming up in the energy overall as well all week. You've got the Ace of Cups here. What else is this? Yeah, I feel like the more that you open yourself up for forgiveness, opening up your heart space, you always have this energy of going after what you want to manifest, but you have eyes that are watching what you're doing. And I feel like that's why this whole Five of Swords energy comes out. It's like you have to be careful who you surround yourself with pertaining to your energy overall, because it's like you can pick up the energy of somebody that quick. And if like this person has an attitude and they say something to you, just like Kiss just said, don't come in here with that bullshit. That's what it's like right now. Like it's like you are picking up someone else's energy without even having to do that. It's more so like focus on what you're investing in, what you're putting your time, your energy, and your resources in, because that's where you want to build success. We're not worried about people starting that conflict shit. Like, go somewhere with that, right? But these are miserable people that have nothing to do with themselves. They want to come pry on your energy, number one. They want to pry on what you have going for yourself, and this is what they do. They watch so that they learn how to manifest abundance into their lives. All right, but I mean, we're all here to gain a way of how to utilize these emotional states as we go through these moon cycles. As I share the Sabian symbols with you guys, you use it as it resonates. It may not be for everybody. So those that don't have interest in the Sabian symbols, just skip over it. I mean, you guys can always come back to my readings later, or don't watch at all, right? Yeah, I feel like there could be a sense of like those that are bored are looking for opportunities. That's what it just gave me. Like someone here being bored with their lives and looking for opportunities to come start shit and go after what you have going for yourself. All right, whether it's your possessions, whether it has to do with your finances, how can they come fuck your shit up, something like that. All right, but this is how you're breaking through the barriers. You remain in harmony with the season, within your emotional state. All right, with the transits that are happening, because as above, so below, right? The Magician energy. This is the key to it all. All right, stay focused on yourself and your loving energy that you have to give with. Got the Eight of Wands there with the Four of Swords. I feel like you accelerate a lot quicker when you choose to take a step back, rest and rejuvenate, and come back at it. All right, that way you can release yourself from any sort of like mental entrapment that you could have been in. All right, so throughout the day, I can do about 2 readings in a day. I can do 3 to 4 readings in a day, depending on how I feel. Yesterday, I was drained as shit, so I was dragging ass in my reading. But you can tell like when the energy shifts, right? If you're utilizing it properly, the way that you eat, if you've taken a nap, if you've been, overall picking up your energy. All I had to do was go take a shower after I ate. I feel amazing. I'm in the air conditioner. We're chill. We're cool, right? Like, that's going to change the shift in my attitude. So same thing for you, as we saw in the other spread where it was like a heavy overload of physical energy, mental energy, trying to get throughout the day, and then the energy shifts. Oh, well, because you put in all that work, look of all the abundance that you've reaped today, right? Think about it that way. Let's see. I've got the High Priestess here. So this is an energy of heightened intuition. All right, at times it can seem a bit stressful, where it feels like you are lacking if you're not in the type of environment that you should be in. It's kind of giving me that here with the Four of Wands. It can hold you back from being very productive. On a normal day, it's like you can, put a lot more work, and then you can put in a lot more work if you are at a better stage in your emotional state than if you aren't, is what it's giving me. Like, if your intuition is heightened right now, utilize that energy in a proper way. Don't try to do physical work. Utilize it to say and or communicate something out. All right. It's going to help you build the energy of your abundance. All right. That comes in. What was the card that came out the other day? It says something about your words are energy. Anything that you speak comes to fruition, right? So be careful what you say. Something like that. But it's kind of giving me, like, even through difficult times, if you go through and overcome those struggles, right? Coming out on the other side, even putting the amount of work that was required to be put in, there's always an achievement at the end of it all. Whether it emotionally makes you content, whether you feel satisfied and achieve something, or if you're receiving some sort of abundance that comes in for the amount of work that you do, meaning financially, right? Let's see. I feel like the more that you move forward with the passion that you have, this is where you unexpectedly see that the universe comes back in and provides. It keeps you in balance overall. Six of Pentacles. By giving you back the amount of effort that you put into something. And again, it comes through in miraculous ways. You wouldn't even know how it's going to come through. All right. I feel like there could be a weight that's lifted off your shoulder elsewhere where that could have been on the back of your mind all day. Like, how am I going to take care of this? And then you go through and get through your day, and then all of a sudden the next morning you're like, how did that even happen? Or how did I receive support? That was God working. You know what I mean? That was God's work. So just be cautious on how you move forward, you guys. Definitely has a lot to do with the energy overall. Stay hydrated too. Okay. Stay hydrated. Who in here talking shit? Cause I see you getting put to work, dog. Let me see who this. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Okay. Ain't that something? Alright, well, I appreciate you guys being here. Let's see what else we can get out. Let's pull my community deck out. I love my community deck. I feel like the spirit is being very clear with the energy. It's like the more work that you put in is what you're going to get back. It's just it. There we go. You know what? Let's pull my my seed and sickle deck, since we were speaking about plants. Let's see what comes out of here. One of my OGs. This is the same as this person. Fez Ink Right. Seed and Sickle and the Citadel deck by the same person. Alright, let's see. He keeps spamming. The fat Muppet keeps spamming. That brings me back to my work days when I actually used to work at my last company. And my boss used to hate people spamming the chat. And I used to be one of them. Just talking shit. Just to kind of keep the momentum going in the environment of the workplace. But it was almost like if his phone was blowing up too much, he didn't like that shit. The funniest thing ever. Alright, let's get back to it. We've got Wisteria here, number 4. All right, so it says working together and overcoming differences. I feel like that's what it is. I'm telling you, It has to do with the work environment. Like, whatever. It doesn't matter. It could be in your home space. It could be, how is everybody working together in order to overcome the barriers and the boundaries? All right. Let's see what else. That's crazy. All right, this one is the chamomile card. It says rest and recovery. This is what I'm saying. I feel like it's a repeated message now. I mean, I don't think I even needed the oracles at this point. Because that's what it's saying. It's like working together to overcome the differences, even if it requires for you to take a step back and rest and recover, and then come back with a bang. It's kind of giving that. Let's see. Well, damn. Coming back with a new beginning. You see what I'm saying? It's like you choosing the right time to come in and seek potential for something. Like if you set your intention on something and you want to, you know, get yourself involved in something, you have to be able to be willing to work with others. Everybody has their own personality, their own differences. That's what I'm saying. I got number 4 here, number 49, and 0. All right, so I got the Fool card, I got the Emperor here, and then I'm seeing 49. This can be like April 9th being of significance. That's interesting because around that time, we had a solar eclipse in Aries. I believe it was on the 8th. But that's how I saw that 49 energy. Typically, if you put them 2 numbers together and reduce them, it's going to be 13, which then reduces again to a number 4. So 444, something about that. Let's look at 444 in my angel numbers book. Let me check it out here. All right, it says protective magic. Your prayers are being heard. This number assures you that you are being heard. Your angels are guiding you, surrounding you, and answering your prayers of protection. It may be a time of struggle, but you are being led into the light by your guardians. Take a moment to thank your angels for their protective presence in your life. All right, so as we were speaking about the Sabian symbol and the woman that was pleading, you know, for her children, let's go back. All right, so a prayer as a force that's going to bring peace into, you know, the situation, whatever it may be for you. All right, let's pull a spread on it. Let's see what this wisteria energy is all about. Working together and overcoming differences. The Queen of Wands. Wow. Let's see. All right, you guys. It says the Korean legend of Dungnamu tells of 2 sisters who were both unknowingly in love with the same man. It says when they discovered each other sneaking into the same tent one night, they chose to continue to love each other rather than fight over him. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. Nothing that is truly worth achieving can be won alone, and some things are not worth jeopardizing important relationships for. Relying on others can seem like a loss of independence, but together you can grow something stronger than you would on your own. Interesting. That came out in today's community chat because I used the Citadel deck and it was speaking about not being able to complete something on your own and being open to forgiving others. All right, so I feel like that's the way of overcoming differences, whether it's something mental, something physical, or you have to associate yourself with people. Take a step back, rest and recuperate your energies, all right, and then come into harmony back with the energy. Let's look at 49 real quick. All right, chamomile. It says chamomile is a great companion plant to grow in your garden, protecting other plants from pests with the scent of its flowers and the antibacterial properties of its leaves. It's particularly fond of herbs such as mint and even improves their taste and fragrance when in close proximity. This card is encouraging you to lean on a strong existing relationship that has provided support and companionship in the past, or it may be suggesting that there is a new one on the horizon. Who inspires you to be the best that you can be? Who do you rely on and trust the most? Who are you grateful for above all others? You will be hearing from them soon. Wow. That's crazy. All right. So this is you having a strong relationship with someone that's coming in to protect your energy. And this can be the divine as well. All right. This can be sourced. All right. Queen of Wands is giving me Leo's energy. All right, so as we have Venus and Mercury there And the Astra de Vesta, which speaks about, you know, sacrifice and devotion when it comes to your spirituality. This is all things I've spoken about before, you guys. I don't like to repeat myself, but I like to show you what I see. Alright, so let's see who this strong relationship is with. I'm kind of seeing Emperor energy here as well. Because I'm seeing heavy on the number 4. This could be a masculine, like, father figure or someone that you turn to. Alright, so as the Sabian symbol said, an Indian woman pleading to her chief for the lives of her children. This could be like, you know, that's fucking creepy as hell. That is so creepy. I said I'm feeling like Emperor energy. Wow. Alright, what's on the bottom of the deck? 4 of Cups. Why do I feel like someone may have been disappointed in you for some reason? Alright, for having to go through what you were going through. It's weird. Because if I was speaking about the energy earlier of me feeling the energy of the Empress, right? And coming out with the Queen of Wands. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles at first. You are very abundant in your energy and I feel like you don't even know it. You know what I mean? And it's like you put up with more than what you should. But it shows your effort is what I feel. Like your potential, alright? The sacrifice that you make towards, you know, putting in the work. So what's the energy of the Seed card here? And then I'll read it out to you guys. The Lovers. Okay. So the Lovers can feel like a twin flame energy. Alright. This could be someone, obviously, that you trust. Alright, with the energy of the King of Cups here. And it could be that Emperor energy. Alright, let's see what the Seed card says here. It says, this is the beginning, the first act that will set all of your plans into motion. The seed may seem small, but it is full of potential, containing everything it needs to grow into something incredible. Take the time to nurture it and give it the right conditions to flourish. You may already have several seeds growing. Do not be afraid to let this one remain dormant a little longer. It will come to fruition when the time and conditions are right. So if you were trying to go after something that you feel was creative, where you stood in the spotlight, where you wanted to see some sort of victory, all right, but there was a need to learn how to work together with others, right? In the workplace, whether it was, you know, mentally draining, physically draining, the minute that you go and take the time for rest and rejuvenation, you have a strong relationship with whoever this Emperor energy is that's going to help you pick up your energy and have a new beginning. Like a new start. It was all about you choosing the right time to come back together with who this person is. Alright, so it spoke about earlier breaking the barriers and coming into harmony with this person throughout the correct season is what I feel. The right season to start off fresh with somebody. Alright, we're speaking about earth element here. Being very practical, grounded in your energy before you can head back and start to collaborate with something and or choose to plant your seed in whatever it is. All right. Let's see. You know exactly what it is. I think I know what it is too, but we'll see. All right. Let's clarify the energy of the Queen of Wands here. Let's see. 2 of Pentacles. I feel like you could have been juggling too much at the same time. Alright? You can't have your hands in too many things at the same time. You got to focus on one manifestation at a time. See what I'm saying? So that you can master something. I don't know. It could have been something pertaining to like a creative project if it had to do with public speaking. Alright? King of Wands speaks about public speaking. Being a leader. Right, in something. And I mean, obviously, if you're a leader in one thing, then that's just typically what happens, right? It's like the attention that you grab becomes a whole lot. Like, if you become a boss in any way, a leader, a supervisor, whatever, if you are, you know, the leader of your community of people, whatever that may be, it's going to feel like a heavy burden, all right, where you have to learn how to start adapting to what those changes look like. Here's the counterpart, though. Queen of Wands coming out first, and then, you know, as I split this deck and saying whatever it is that you're manifesting, you're becoming the King of Wands in this energy, which then leads you to this person, okay? The boss. It's kind of what it's giving me, the boss. All right, let's see. Oh, put it back. Where'd it go? All right. Let's look over the Emperor energy. All right, and a strong relationship that you have with this boss figure. I don't know, you guys. Maybe you want to start drinking some chamomile tea. All right. So that you can rest and rejuvenate. That's crazy because throughout the whole springtime, anytime that it was like raining or cold, I always chose chamomile tea, and I stopped drinking it since it's been really hot. Maybe I should start again. Let's see. Annette said, come through, spirit. That's crazy. Let's see. All right, so the Five of Swords. I don't know. This could be the one that was challenging you in the past here. Telling you that you needed to go rest and rejuvenate. All right. Well, be careful you don't pick a fight with the boss. All right. That's what I'm seeing too. What's this Five of Swords? That card can also speak about being detached. So if you were detached from someone, it was probably for the best. So this person could protect you. Wow. I don't know. It could have been because of a legal issue. All right. Justice. Yeah. I don't know if there could have been like a heavy attachment to this person where if you had to start learning how to adapt to changes when you are supposed to be seen now as the boss of something, or you're building your own specific community of people and having to adapt to what that looks like, then you turning back to a boss figure has to be where this person can't control you anymore. I don't know what that's like. If you felt like you had a strong relationship with this person, then you were separated and or detached from this person so that something can come back into balance. What that is, I'm not sure. But whatever you're planting your seeds with here, this could have been definitely your twin flame energy. All right, with the Lovers being there. This is interesting. Maybe this person had involvement with the law, which is why you had to detach from them. I don't know. Let's see. I feel like the Mercury in retrograde that comes back with Virgo's energy, and when it retrogrades back into Leo, is going to affect both Pisces and Aquarius' energies. It happens in Virgo first, so my Pisces, get ready, as I say Pisces. All right, and my Aquarians is going to happen for you. Let me see where it's going to be opposing the energies of your 7th houses. Let me get nosy real quick. Hold on. It enters back into Leo on August 14th. So this is what it looks like, right? Right now, we are on July 16th. Okay. Mercury goes retrograde on, let me see, August 5th. From August 5th to the 14th is going to be in Leo, and then it will ingress late night, 8:15 p.m. into Leo again. So we're going to be seeing Mercury in Virgo and Leo all the way up until September. Hold on. When does Mercury move finally into Libra? September 26th. All right, so it goes from being in Leo to then going into Virgo. All right, in retrograde. Then it goes back into Leo. Then it goes direct back into Virgo, and until the end of September, where it finally taps into Libra's energy. Okay, so it's a draining ass Mercury retrograde. It's what it is, because you guys got to remember, we always have a pre and a post retrograde period as well. So give like a week before and a week after, which sucks. Okay, so my Pisces and my Aquarians, be prepared. All right, because there could be someone from the past that is going to return. All right, whether there's some sort of unspoken words. Mercury is communication. All right, be careful when traveling, that type of thing. Could be, you know, if you're having to do some sort of research work, this is going to be a big period where you have to go in and get very detailed oriented, right? Because Mercury and Virgo is in its domicile energy there. All right, let's see what else. But again, Virgo's the workplace. This is your co-workers. Something pertaining to like communication with the co-workers is what I'm getting. All right, let's see. There's that Six of Pentacles again. My gosh. I feel like there has to be an equal give and take. Something about balancing out the energy. Here I have the Justice card with the scales. Look at this energy here. Same thing. All right. So balancing out the energies on both behalves. The amount of work you put in is what you get back, is what I'm feeling. All right. And obviously everything comes with a challenge. Everything has a barrier to it. It's meant for you to learn lessons and rise above and grow and experience these things so that you know how to push past these barriers the next time something comes around that's a little bit more difficult in your life. That's normally how it happens. All right. Yeah, there's the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like it's going to be an opportunity for you then to reap the energy of your abundance after you go through whatever this is. All right. Down on the bottom of the deck, it is your strength. All right. Your courage, your determination, your loyalty to something is the most significant. That's what I feel. Split the deck and or move the hell on. Okay. I don't know. That's crazy. So Pisces energy is who we're reading for, all right? I just feel like overall the emotional state is of significance. If it pertains to spirituality, all right? Having to deal with like power with your emotional state. If it calls for reaping your abundance, I feel that also. Okay? Let's see. All right, girls. Let's see. I wanted to fly out so bad. We got a spirit up in the room here. Welcome in. We're not afraid. Let's see. Cap Sun, Pisces Moon, Aqua Venus. Okay. Have both in your top three. Cool. Let's see. Somebody just went to Joe Kiss Kiss. That's not good. Apparently everybody's locked up. I will be locked up too, I guess you would say, me being behind the scenes here. Y'all get to see this pretty face on this platform. That's it. Okay. All right, you guys. Let's see what comes out. Somebody wishes to be very abundant in the near future. Find it challenging now because things aren't moving as fast as they should be. Everything happens for a reason that way, though. felt like that was a test. It was a test. That's what I'm getting. It was a test. To see if you would actually stick around is what it's giving me. That's all it was. It was a test. Someone was testing you to see if you would put in the amount of work that was required in order to stick to what you were doing. Were you going to be loyal and dedicated to it? Because what's coming in the near future is so successful, you guys. It looks damn good. It looks damn good. But the overall, like, wish fulfillment for this is to reap some sort of abundance out of it. Obviously, I'm thinking financially, right? Because that's the challenge here in this specific spread. But I feel like your love for something was tested. Like, would you walk away from something if it was offered to you? Would you stick around if it didn't look so pretty? Normally, that's what bosses do. They test you. They push you away to see if you want to stay. That's what it is. I've gone through that at every single job that I had. And I'm a bitch, let me tell you. So I stuck around and dealt with it for so long. But then you at some point, you got to give up. Because then once you give up and you walk away is when they want to come back and chase, right? Like, that's what it is. So it kind of feels like someone pushing your button up until they see you finally feeling overwhelmed, mentally, exhausted, and like over it. And then they're like, oh, okay, here's what I wanted to give you. That's what it's given. So if you are your own boss, there is no turning around, because it's like, what else are you going to turn to? That's what this is. Who do you turn to when you're the boss? You've got to deal with it. You've got to put up with the shit. No matter how heavy it gets, you've got to push through. That's pretty damn dope in the way Spirit just put it like that. I like it. Because who else do you turn to? It's you. It's all you. But it's like, if you are going to the divine to help you, you're praying to God, and they're like, say they gave you an opportunity in the past, and it was supposed to be aligned on your path, and you fucked up and you just was being a punk about it and you turned away. And you had to start all over again. You think Spirit's going to come through and give it to you easy? Hell no. They're going to make you go through so much just to say, okay, we gave you this opportunity in the past and you walked away from it. So if you choose to go after something that you absolutely love, that you want to do, right? You're your boss now. Who the hell are you going to turn to if I put all this weight on you? You're going to turn back and just quit? No, you have to deal with it. This was your test. Spirit smart. Smart. Look at this. This was your test. Until your opportunity comes in. It was testing your strength, guys. I'm telling you. It was your test. Think about it. There's nobody else to turn to. All right? You have to associate with people at some point in life, right? You can't just be a hermit. That's why the hermit jumped out. You can't do it all by yourself. You can't. You can't do it all by yourself. And that was the lesson you had to learn here. It was like, go ahead and try it. You can go ahead and try if you want to do it all by yourself, but you can't. You need people to help you with everything that you do in life. All right? And whenever you accept that, I feel like that's when the abundance comes through for you. You have to learn how to be and live a practical life and involve yourself with human people. Okay? That's what it is. It's like, come back down to earth. Hello, earth to jazz. Like, that's what it's given. All right, so yes, to help you. Everybody wants my attention all of a sudden today. They hear me, I'm loud as hell. All right, so let's see. What's this all about now? Because I'm seeing a lack of finances. I'm seeing going through hardship, something unexpected, feeling left out, discontent, bored. All right, shocking energies pertaining to how you emotionally want to walk away from something. To only see where your options are and what's going to make you happy the next time around. I'm telling you, why is it giving me like a repeated cycle? That's what it's giving. There's going to be conflict and challenges that happen, whether they're mentally, physically, whatever. It doesn't matter. This can even be financially overall. All right, but I feel like you're set in positions in life in this way so you can know that the opportunities that are presented to you are not to be fucking played with. That's what it's given. Oh, you weren't happy there? You didn't like where you were supposed to learn a lesson? Now we're going to leave you unemployed. Now you're going to have unexpected changes. Now you're going to deal with the energy of sorrow. It kind of gives me that, like feeling discontent. Like, damn, you know, I had these 3 cups set over there. Now I got to accept this new one. And you're like, I don't want that, Spirit. Spirit's like, who gives a shit? Move on. Next. Because that opportunity can be offered to anybody else, is what is given. Do you know how many people we have lined up to do what it is that you want to do? That's what it's given. Everybody's replaceable in any type of career. All right? It's given that. Everybody's replaceable. Okay. My bad. My bad, kiss, kiss. But it's given that everybody's replaceable. There's so many other options out there. All right, so here's where you have to start planning for the future. What do you actually want to do? I feel like that's what's changing in the energy overall too, you guys. Like, as the planets are moving into other signs, there's a shift in energy overall. Right? Every time we go through a moon cycle, I explained it to you guys. But every time a huge transit takes place, like imagine from 2025 into 2026. Like 2025, we saw Jupiter step into Gemini, right? We've seen Pluto that's going to step into Aquarius. Come 2026, we're going to see Uranus move into Gemini. We're going to see Neptune and Saturn is going to leave Pisces and move into Aries. Imagine the shift of energy that's going to take place. Aries is a fire sign. Aries is the initiators of the zodiac. It's like, set yourself up for success now. Get yourself motivated and into something now. Every opportunity that was in the past that was given to you and you screwed it up, move on from that shit. Heal from it because it's over with. Move on to the next thing. That's what it's given. You chose this path for a reason. Find what you like in it. Master it. All right, and then there's going to be more challenges and obstacles that come your way because you can't always stay stuck in one thing. All right, once you master something, it's on to the next. What can coincide with what you already know to be able to, build you up, build a foundation around you, build your community. Could be one thing that associates to the next thing, and that person associates to this person. Everybody comes together and is collaborating and working together so that there aren't as many heavy burdens as it would have been if you were damn near by yourself. That's what it's given. All right. So utilize the season now that we're in, all right, in harmony with the season in order to break the barriers that are holding you back from going after what you want to do and start collaborating. Okay. Let's see. I don't know, that gives a heavy sense of independence on it as well. All right, because the more that you want to build, it's almost like you have to be able to hold some on your own as well. I'm seeing this King of Swords energy. With the High Priestess, the Higher Priestess is someone that's focused on their higher self. Someone that dares to be different than others. By how? Staying stern and being committed and intellectually involved in whatever it is that they have their hands in, right? Could also be a public speaker as well. I don't know, you guys. It's kind of giving me someone that's in a position of leadership is what it's giving. All right. That reading drained the hell out of me. Let's see. Moonology. Let's see what's coming up in the energy with this shift into the moon in Sag. What's happening here? And once again, starting tomorrow, which is the 17th, is the heavy trine energy. So auspicious, positivity, good luck, fortune, prosperity, abundance is coming in tomorrow. Let's see. Have faith in your dreams. All right, waxing moon cycle. This specifically is the waxing crescent moon. All right, which we're obviously over this first quarter moon energy that happened in Libra. So moving closer and closer to the full moon in Capricorn, we will be at the waxing gibbous moon energy right now. All right, but we are waxing. All right, so the waxing moon cycle speaks about an auspicious time for affairs and businesses, all right, which are at an expansive stage of development, as well for new beginnings. It's a growth phase is what it is. All right, because whatever you set your intention on with that new moon in Cancer is where things are supposed to be taken off for you from there. And Cancer being, again, an initiator through the energy of devotion, being devoted to something. Okay. Nothing is yet set in stone. So I feel like things are able to change. When is the next mutable sign? Tomorrow. Sagittarius of energy. See what I'm saying? So the energy is auspicious for a quick spark and change when it comes to this fire sign. Mutable fire sign. Possibly like nothing's going to come out of the situation while the moon is void, of course. When does that take place? I like to give facts with you guys. Hold on. So we're looking at what happens tonight. All right, so the moon void, of course, will go from 9:11 p.m. to 9:25 p.m. Interesting. So normally when the moon is void, of course, there's like nothing happening pertaining to the specific transits and or the moon cycle is taking place. It's like a chill time for the emotional state. All right. 911, 911. What is that angel number? Light worker. It says you are being called upon. Your guides call upon you to use your spiritual development to inspire others. Seeing this number is a message that you possess the gifts of spirit to remind people that their higher power rests inside of them. The time is now to make changes in your life work so that you can carry out this divine calling. So maybe you are meant to be a divine light worker. All right. I completely accept that challenge because I got some shit to say. I got some people to inspire. I've been through some shit in my life, but you know, it is what it is. There's always open for a change, is what I feel. Have faith in your dreams because nothing is yet set in stone. All right, a time to give rather than take. If I see this again, it's giving me Six of Pentacles energy again. An equal give and take. That's what it's giving. All right, this new moon in Virgo energy. New moon in Virgo doesn't happen up until, what is that? August or September? Let's take a look. September 2nd. So the day after Uranus goes retrograde and Pluto will then enter Capricorn in retrograde. So by then we'll have Saturn, Neptune, Mercury will still be, is it going to be in retrograde at that time? Let me see. No, it will be direct by then. All right, so we'll have Saturn, Neptune, Pluto in retrograde, and then Uranus meets retrograde energy as well. And these are like farther planets. These aren't the planets that are closest to us. That would be Mars, Venus, and Mercury. All right, but we will experience that Mercury retrograde for a minute. At least a good, what? I want to say 4 to 6 weeks. Something like that. Something like that. So right now is the time to give rather than take. And then we have your dreams need a practical plan with the full moon in Taurus. All right, and that happens up in Scorpio season. So heavy earth element here again. I'm seeing it overall with the first cards we pulled for this specific spread. Earth rabbit and earth tiger. Did I read out the tiger energy to you guys? I don't think I did. Take a look. . All right, so the Tiger is someone that is trustworthy, loyal, generous, and honest. Characteristics, this person can come off a bit aggressive, but also confident and courageous. The negative side, this could be someone that's stubborn, reckless, and quick-tempered. All right, but what's expected is to be experiencing some sort of revolutionary changes in life. And then the compatible signs are going to be the dragon, in which we are in the year of the dragon. All right, the horse and or the pig. So let's look at something real quick. Where is, here we go. So we called out the following signs for this Chinese zodiac. So the year of the tiger, if this is your year, then this could be for you. Interesting, because you're on this as well. Tiger, year of the tiger, 1962, 1974, 1986, 1998, 98, 2010, and then back in 2022. All right. Year of the rabbit is going to be 1963, 1975, 1987, 1999, 2011, and 2023. And then here we are in the year of the dragon. So that's interesting. The tiger, the rabbit, and the dragon being most, compatible in this reading. 1964, 1976, 1988, 2000, 2012, and then here in 2024. All right. So this can definitely be associated to you guys if I called your years out in this reading. All right. So your dreams need a practical plan. It's a time to give rather than take. Have faith in your dreams and know that nothing is yet set in stone. All right, you guys. Let me pull a crystal and then I'm going to complete this reading. Well, yeah, this is the way Spirit's coming through and testing. I feel like right now is the time to be courageous and start taking action and building legacy, all right? And experiencing revolutionary changes in our life. That's what it is. All right. Let's get this all put away. Any questions that I can answer? Earlier was 1986, the year of the tiger. Yeah, normally I try to read them out if I see that it's of significance, and I just find it mind-blowing that the tiger and the rabbit came out, all right, with the earth elements. And then I'm seeing where we are with the energy of the dragon is the energy of, we're in the year of the wood, right? Like the wood dragon. So I feel like it has a lot to do with like the wood being pretty much seen as like a earth element. So being very grounded right now in these energies could be significant. All right, let's see what crystals we get for this reading. Did we not see earlier, what was it? Petrified wood, that it speaks about patience and timelessness. Right? Let's see if it comes out. I feel like the energy is just testing you to see, do you have the patience in order to be able to see the changes that are meant to happen, all right, that are divinely meant to happen, I feel. Let's see. All right, we got Euclase, wisdom from within, inner truth, aligning with divine intelligence, trusting your own earned wisdom. Okay. Raw Morganite, sensitivity, gentleness, empathy, compassion, and the gift of vulnerability and self-forgiveness. Let's get one more. And we've got Orange Sapphire, so joy and sensuality, body love, and respecting your body. Black tourmaline down on the bottom of the deck. So healthy boundaries and repelling and dispelling unwanted energies, shielding and protection, healthy interdependence. Let's look at Euclase, number 23. All right, it says Euclase is a powerful wind element stone that clears the energy field of densities and is quickly and easily felt in the upper chakras. It clears the mind and opens up to intuitive guidance and new perspectives with extreme clarity. It opens the chakras from throat to crown and makes it easy to understand and clearly communicate incoming intuitive information. Let's look at 46, raw morganite. All right, morganite is a gentle, heart-cleansing stone that is valuable when we wish to release old patterns, wounds, and blockages that are obstacles to loving relationships with others. Meditating with the stone allows connection to divine love, which eases fear of vulnerability and allows us to be open to receive love from others and from spirit. All right, and 41. Orange sapphire is very effective in stimulating the second or the sacral chakra. It can assist those who desire to experience the sensuality in life, as well as get the creative juices flowing. It asks us to explore the world through our senses. Silken fabrics, chocolate melting on the tongue, the feel of finger paints as we create on a canvas. Meditate with this crystal when you start a creative project or when you want to feel more sensual. All right, so remaining grounded overall is kind of what I'm getting in order for you to be able to tap in with the communication that's supposed to come from spirit. Let's look at number 10 with black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is an incredibly valuable stone for sensitives, empaths, and anyone susceptible to the absorption of the energy of others. When carried or worn on the body, it works industriously to capture incoming energy that is less than desirable and transmute it into usable energy. When used in the meditation, it helps work through old stuff from a neutral perspective, allowing us to keep the wheat and discard the chaff. All right, I love you guys. I'm leaving the reading there. Thank you.